cannot play his Druid because JJ banned, and Zalae banned Warrior of JJ. So we see JJ starting with Paladin as well as Zalae. So what do you think, guys, about this start, and who do you think is favorite right now?
JJ has a pretty good hand.
Yeah, but we see Zalae again. The same situation we might seen in the previous game between JJ and Kaldi. It's again a secret parley against mid-range parley.
Yeah.
And
Zalae has an insane hand, but
yeah, but Zombie Chow just
how will he approach this Zombie Chow?
How would you play that Crane? Really?
I would have to go in the tank for this one.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, there is like the option, right?
Yeah, you can justify a lot of things here. You could even justify going Noble
and then coining the
Creeper or Coin Master.
Yeah, Coin Master would be definitely not a bad play too.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to go for the Coin Master. You could also go for the Creeper.
Yeah, true. So right now, no
Save
coin
the coin
left.
for a challenger.
You just go with second mini pot here. Is there like?
Ah, you got second Doctor too.
Yeah, there's like lots of options for Zalae. I mean, it's hard to fight the right one, right?
I think I liked either the.
I would go for mini bot.
For mini bots. Ah, yeah.
Usually you pop the shield in that spot with your mini bot.
Double mini bot
Because
seems
of
a bit.
Monster.
Yeah, double mini bot seems like a good play for sure to me.
I wonder if there was any particular reason not to proc the shield.
And look at the stars from boss players. I mean, that's definitely the.
I mean, like he would still, like the one he just played, he could just pop the shield on that with Master, right? So it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but the stars from boss players, we can pretty much tell that they are both lucky enough to draw.
Maybe
like
that was a reason to do something else than second mini bot.
I
think I like the second mini bot anyways.
Yeah,
I'm more thinking about the first turn. I wouldn't have mind seeing actually like a noble sack there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. That
First
the noble
turn,
sack
right?
would be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I like the noble sacrifice on first
Or
turn.
if you feel really lucky, coin creeper. I would probably just go with the noble
This is
sack.
a good turn. There was no muster last turn, so you could justify just going face with this mini bot.
Really? Oh my god. I would
think I'd
trade
like
any
to-
day here.
The thing is if you don't trade, your weapon has to cover twice next turn.
But I guess you would be too weak to consecration if you're not trading here, right? Because he
I
can.
mean, consecration would be the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, not the same because he would have.
Actually,
He would
he could
have.
have
No. He could have two 2/2s. He
Yeah,
could
that's
have two mini bots there if
That's
he
true,
would not
that's
trade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. So it makes sense in terms, like it's better to have 2/2s than
You had
two
to
with the
trade.
line shield.
Sometimes
Yeah,
right. Sometimes right.
You had to trade if you analyze it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes right, guys. Sometimes right. It happens to
Let
me.
it go, Rafi.
Never ever. Not that often.
Sometimes you win at the casino.
We were actually casting with Indran and Firebird, and I won all the predictions there, and they
So wait.
lost.
I feel like you're playing the secrets here over the two minions.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you play the juggler or do you play the creeper? I like the
If you play
juggler as long
around
as-
consecration, then you play creeper, right? And if you're not playing around, I mean, it doesn't matter once again because
and now
you.
he's trading
It's
to
just-
play around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to trade. With
Yeah.
like he has no.
I mean, you
ways to
always
deal
wanna
with
kill
that
that.
smoke.
Yeah, and you wanna call that crap minion that can bring anything to the game.
The crap minion.
Yeah.
Can you maybe you just attack with your mini bot here and then Elder? What is the alternate line? I guess you can also attack and just choose silver.
Yeah, because it's still 4 HP, you can kill it if you want.
Yeah,
to.
exactly.
I mean, you true silver, right? Because your
Because
life is not really in
Yeah.
danger.
And you want to kill something next turn, right?
And the Peacekeeper is so damn good against when the Doctor 6 comes out.
Exactly.
Doctor 6. And we see that Zalae doesn't have one, but he has the play for next turn. He would like to see something like Lotep here, I guess, but
Second creeper. He just needs to draw the challenge.
that's actually
next.
not bad. Yeah.
It's
I do
pretty
think
low
if you
impact.
power, right?
I think in this matchup, double creeper right now is pretty bad.
Really? Why that?
Yeah. Because it's so low impact. You're the one who's aggressive, right?
Yeah.
You're the secret plan. You want to kill the other guy. You don't want to play.
Yeah, but I mean,
exactly
why
one
do you
attack
hero
minions.
power over the second creeper? That's the
Because you
question.
don't have like a strong play next turn anyway. So
Mhm.
Yeah, you
like
have
right
no
now,
cards.
if you don't draw something, you're just gonna play Hornet Creeper Hero Power.
Ah, they always draw it. What are you talking about, man? Get your words away.
Wow.
They always draw it because this is like Secret Paladin, the best deck in the universe. What are you talking about?
So you have to think if you should trade anything or not. I
Oh
don't
my
think you
God.
trade anything.
Christmas is so close, guys. Christmas is so close.
You could actually trade in a Creeper just to have more minions.
But I guess if you
Well,
if you
do
trade,
that,
then
you
you
might as well kill
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
I mean, kill the heal bot.
It's better to kill me Healbot because it represents more damage, right?
Yeah.
So, consecration not that great, but you can still Aldor something. You can actually like consecrate first, right?
Yeah, he has to think about his sequence here. If he consecrate first, it's guaranteed the Venge buff is gonna land on the 6/6 he wants.
Yeah.
But the downside is that the 1/1 that spawns again from Redemption and the Noble Sack won't die.
But you can kill it with the weapon yet again, right? And then you have the Tyrion next turn, so I don't think it's bad.
You have to consecrate first, but like if you are lucky, it's better to consecrate last. But it's not worth the risk.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
a 1 in 3, so you shouldn't risk it.
Exactly.
So Avenge goes into the Doctor 6 and you can Aldor it, and next turn, perfect turn is like Tyrion. What Zalae needs here is Doctor Boom for sure. If he's not finding Doctor Boom here, he will find himself in an awkward spot for sure. So, do you attack into the 1/1 here with the weapon?
Not with a weapon. It's True Silver is good.
Okay.
Oh wow, he actually does it.
He knows that's competitive. That's why.
Yeah, he maybe don't want the competitive
Sure.
spirit to be procced, okay.
What are you? I guess you're protecting a nothing.
Yeah, nothing really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it,
But you.
Man, what the heck?
next
What the heck?
turn.
Look at Zalae.
Oh my
I knew that, man. This is like the predictions you
his
have.
top deck Doctor 6 and Doctor 7.
Doctor 6, Doctor 7, Doctor 8. Because if it would not be like that, then it's not Secret Paladin. Now we see the right Secret Paladin into the right hands.
Oh.
That's how you play it. That's how you practice with it to get death rows. Yeah, of
God
course,
damn
JJ has something, but it's definitely not the best. I mean, Tyrion. And now let's see. Boombot's gonna hit for a hell of a lot.
I don't want to see the look on
No.
his face when Zalae plays.
Man,
Tyrion
I
as
saw
well.
Zalae face when he got Doctor 7. I saw Zalae face. I was looking into him at the same moment. It was so good. So you have to decide if you're Zalae right now. Are you lucky enough to go with and try to kill it with the bomb?
Do you
I think
really?
it's fine. I think it's fine just attack in with the 7/7. To be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but I mean, you then weak to something like Consecration
Yeah.
probably.
Well, you played.
Well, guys, doesn't matter because he's lucky enough to attack like that, so nobody cares.
I mean, he
That's
top decked Doctor 6 into Doctor 7, right?
none of your business. Oh my
When he
god.
hit like a max boom bot.
Yeah, you have to attack with the boom bot like that because, yeah.
I mean, he knows. He knows if you roll good, you roll good.
But guys, knowing JJ, you both know JJ, and you know how he reacts to things. It should be really bad right now for him. So this is the turn for Zalae, where do you have to do something right? But I think it's like pretty straightforward to attack into Belcher, then attack with the Challenger into the small slime, and then attack face with the 7/7 boom. I don't see. There might be a reason that.
I mean, he's gonna blessing the 7/10, right? So it's gonna be 11/11.
Oh yeah.
Bam.
11/11. That's such a meme. I
Just
guess.
play like Creeper Hero Power. I guess he doesn't have to pay the Secret Keeper.
Yeah. He doesn't even have to play anything here. He can just skip the turn if he wants to. I mean,
Yep.
he is so ahead, so far ahead. You can also buff the Doctor 8 right now if you want to Tyrion.
So I guess the reason for not blessing is that the only out for his opponent is Equality Consecrate.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
I
but he
guess
could
that's
still
why.
he could still board clear, yeah.
This is
But if you
ridiculous.
Equality Consecrate and you had blessing, he would be so low that you could just hit him two
Yeah.
times with the weapon.
But man, this is so ridiculous, having those kind of draws. He didn't had anything in his hand, he had only Tyrion, and then he drew Mysterious Challenger into Dr. Boom on the following turn. This is the skill, the true skill. So yeah, JJ losing his
I mean, he could have
mid-range.
banned it, right? He could have just banned Paladin.
Yeah, but instead he
Burn on you.
banned Warrior, I think because Zalae plays Freeze Mage too, and not banning Warrior should be really bad if you like having Freeze Mage in your matchup, right?
Yeah.
But right now, I mean,
I guess if you make a lineup in last year standing best out of 5 with 4 decks, 1 ban, and you pick Freeze Mage, you're gonna make a lineup, so you're always gonna ban Warrior.
Yep. I agree. So he just has to win this one. Oh, he also is playing. Oh yeah, the good old Reno.
I think you keep
Freeze Mage.
Mysterious and Creep, I agree.
he also gets the mini bot, which is obviously good.
This
but-
matchup, you always want to keep Mysterious in the starting hands.
So
Did
yeah,
JJ keep Novice Engineer? I guess he did.
he can even coin something if he wants to, but you definitely coin when you have so many 2-drops, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna see if JJ gonna play the Doomsayer as a good threat probably, but now he can also ping trade. It might be too weak.
Like Doomsayer is...
You're not playing
Don't need
Doomsayer
to.
in this
Yeah,
spot.
yeah, because you can
spot.
ping and trade.
The last game you could have done it because the other guy coined his mini bot, so you knew the juggler was or the follow up was obvious. You would have another 2-drop, and your hand was different as well.
So let's see what's the secret there, and it's Ice Barrier. It's really good that it's not Ice Block, because now you gain some extra
Just wait with
health.
the Repentance most likely.
So what now? Really, Doomsayer or not?
Oh, you just play Ice Barrier, I think. Or you
Just another Ice
and then
Barrier.
Next turn you go for a ping play.
Oh, but he
Okay.
goes for a ping play instead right
Interesting.
now. Yeah, that's really interesting. Maybe he's preparing for something like Con of Cold.
I think it was a really good spot to get out the Ice Barrier.
Yeah, probably. I agree
He's
with
just
Ice
setting up
Barrier.
for the Cone of Coal, obviously, but
Yeah, and now the position for Con of Cold is not the best, right? Because you want to kill the 2-1 at the same time you want to kill something more. But now you can just Novice Engineer and ping if you want to. JJ does that. So Zalae has Mysterious Challenger already. He needs to find his next big threats. Dr. Boom, Tyrion, of course. And he has to put up some pressure. Because right now the board it's not too threatening for the Freeze Mage.
You could actually have... I don't know if it was necessary, but he could have played the Master when he played Repentance. Because he could kill the board. Or he could kill the Doomsayer if he played Doomsayer first, no. But if he did that play, he had to trade in a 1-1 so he could play Mysterious as well next turn.
And now JJ is so scared if it's competitive spirit. But there is like nothing he can do, so he just Ice Barriers there. But if it would be competitive spirit, it would be so scary.
so he knows that it's Repentance now, right?
Yeah, he know.
There's nothing. It's a noble sack, of course.
Yeah, a noble sack.
Probably thinking,
I'm
Sack
guessing
is
it's more
likely.
like it's more like it's Noble Sack.
yeah.
They like 2
But
and
now it doesn't matter because he has the Doctor 6.
Yeah. Finding an Aldor is not the good thing there. He doesn't really need it. He need to find Dr. Boom as soon as possible. As well as his Lotep if he runs one, but I guess he does because when you run like Tyrion, Dr. Boom, everything, then you run Lotep with them. I mean, having Lotep for Zalae for the next turn would be actually good because
So,
opponent has like 6 mana only. Gonna have 7 mana next turn.
Is there competitive spirit in Zalae's deck?
yeah, I mean he has it right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, he has it. But if there wasn't, he could do something like Acolytes, Doomsayer, and Icelands in the 6/6. But it won't work if it's competitive. Yeah, just that and ping.
Yeah, ping the 6/1.
Yeah.
But still, it's a lot of damage coming up.
No redemption.
Following turn. Yeah, there's no redemption. There is like repentance left, competitive spirit and noble sacrifice. So he probably not playing this, right?
He already saw one redemption, but Hoistless.
Yeah, he plays only one, I
was
guess.
Playing double redemption and no repentances.
Oh, he found the Lotep. This is actually really great for now because, as you guys always say, that you wanna play it before 8 mana.
How much damage is it? Now, this turn is 10. The next turn, it's 4. He's 15 next turn.
I don't really think it matters. You just go for those.
Yeah, but there is like nothing you can do.
It's one turn before the Nova, so you have to go for it now.
Yeah.
It's now or when you proc, and I don't think you can rely on saving it until you proc the other guy.
Yeah,
Like,
Zalae takes
if you
his
had
time.
Room, you could like not play it, but
Oh yeah.
So can he find any sort of lethal? I mean, Zalae the next turn. Is it even possible? 5, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, I mean if he has double blessing, but
Yeah, if he has
blessing consecrate enough.
Yeah. Yeah, blessing consecrate is definitely enough. I mean, it's exactly
it's exactly 21.
Yeah.
But
it's hard to
play around
find.
that you can ping a 1/1. But
Yeah.
what is the follow-up?
And of
That's
course
like
you ping it, yeah. I guess of course. you ping it.
Doomsayer Acolyte in that case. JJ doesn't know what it's like. He doesn't know that Zalae doesn't have already a blessing or a true soul or something.
It's actually also possible, yeah.
5/5.
But the
Yeah.
other play could be even maybe Icelands if you're too scary. But I don't think you're too scary.
If you ping the 5/5, I think you have to preserve your health so that Flame Strike won't be... That you don't put yourself in a lethal position when you Flame Strike next turn.
Yeah.
So you might have to go for some Doomsayer.
Yeah, definitely.
At least one of them. I guess just Acolyte Doomsayer in that case.
I agree. But he didn't. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, so he
kinda
does
He
it.
plays the
Acolyte.
Acolyte first, obviously.
He does it in the right sequence, of course.
Oh,
And-
thank you. Yeah, that's a nice ping.
Okay, yeah, I also like that because you're setting up the flame strike and you also like tell your opponent to attack the Doomsayer here.
So in this case, like Doomsayer kind of just works as an ice barrier.
Yeah,
Sucks up
you
7 damage.
save 7 health.
Yeah.
But you need it right now.
Yeah, you really need the 7 health.
So
It's gonna
no
allow you
way, no way he can proc the block here, as far as I see.
There's no block.
No, he needed the
I mean, to kill him. I mean.
true silver.
Yeah, true silver.
Blessing.
Yeah.
He had to top.
I mean, no way to kill. Yeah.
Do you spend a consecrate here?
I guess.
Was it?
Yeah, I guess. Since you cannot kill your opponent, you have to clear the Doomsayer for sure, I guess.
It's like on one hand you would like to keep it until you maybe the other guy freezes and plays a barrier. But in this scenario it actually deals 4 damage, right? Because it deals 2 to the Doomsayer and 2 to the face. You only have to trade 5 into the Doomsayer then.
Yeah, definitely. So there is a couple of options here. I mean, you could have just Flame Strike straightforward, but it can be too scary because you're gonna see the 2 little spiders which can buff, but you can...
You got the frost.
Yeah, you can...
It's gonna go good.
Frost Nova, yes, freeze and everything.
This is definitely... That's like nothing Zalae can do about
Yeah,
this.
this is the best play for sure. And the full board, nothing... Yeah. So do you equip the Cockhammer hit face here or not? That's the only question, I guess. I mean, why not? Why not?
Yeah, why not?
You could have probably save it for bubble, just in case to like make it awkward for AoEs of mage. But I'm not sure if you want to. I mean, maybe...
Cockhammer. The Cockhammer is 3 damage, right? Because
Yeah.
You will muster next turn afterwards, so it's only one additional
Yeah,
unless you use all
it's
charges.
3 damage.
Yeah, yeah.
But it might matter, but the Divine Shield might matter as well.
Yeah, so he saves, he decides to save that. But he still wants to top deck a Dr. Boom for sure. JJ has an Alexstrasza here if he wants
So do
to.
you Alex offensively? I think maybe it's the best line.
That would be a bit of a crazy play, but I guess it's like the
You
best
just
here.
heal. I mean, if you use it on yourself, you only heal for 6.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter.
You can deal 14 damage.
Yeah.
I think I like the dealing damage because you have a Cone of Cold, you have Flame Strike, you can protect your Alex.
Exactly. You will draw into a lot of stuff. Like you can stall for so long. Yeah, there's a noble sack, so Alex won't apply damage to face.
I think you. Oh, I don't like this.
But when you have so much stall, like going offensively, because now he's like so much damage.
And you get so much value from the Aldor right now.
He will need to attack face with the Alex a couple times before this is worth it.
Yeah, and it's even not possible because he's gonna get Aldor, yeah. So you go with Master and Aldor and Avenge, I believe. Maybe even not, because you want to...
You don't even have to Aldor it yet, because you have a Noble
Oh yeah,
Sack.
you have Noble Sack, yeah. Okay, that's really great. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You're on point there. And Zalae does that pretty right.
But I mean, he still needs to kill Super JJ. It's still 3 damage, so...
JJ is pretty much on the Antonidas plan now.
Ooh, Arcane Intellect is nice.
Yeah, Arcane Intellect is huge.
But he's just...
This turn is Flame Striking, right?
Yeah, for sure.
If it lands on the 3/3,
Just hope
you have to ping it. Bam. So Flame Strike and
yeah, and Arcane
Yeah.
Intellect feels good. Man.
obviously Intellect first. But
Of course.
But I mean, it's correct to test the secret first, because you had to ping if it hit the 3/3.
Yeah, right. So having one more again, once again, the Arcane Intellect is good. He still has like Cone of Cold, so not really a good spot for JJ. And I feel like Zalae is
Zalae doesn't feel like it's a good spot for him either. I can tell you this much.
yeah, that's for sure. He has to find his big threats, but he's not finding them.
Yeah, I don't think... I think Super JJ is still really far ahead right now. Like,
Yeah.
he got the draw, and
He
there's
got-
just nothing in Zalae's hand.
Yeah,
So.
he has to find the damage. That's all he needs. So you attack first with the... Oh, going with Torch first. Wasn't it too fast? Or does it really matter? I mean, in this position, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
He knew there was no more redemptions left in the deck.
Yeah, so it didn't matter.
Oh, he has a lot of damage. He needs to find some kind of Archmage, I guess. Frostbolt Archmage would be good.
I guess that top deck helps.
Yeah, Dr. Boom gives a little bit of chances to Zalae, I guess. You go face.
Yeah, he could face with everything.
But still, the spot for Zalae is not the best, obviously. He decides to trade here.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting decision.
Uh,
Don't you wanna just please?
I guess the mad side
Ah,
is
Cone of
to even
Cold.
soak up the boombots, but there's also a decent chance he would just draw a secret this turn.
Yeah. Now you get Taurisan also. Still JJ has to kill Boom with the Dr. Boom somehow. I guess Taurisan will help with that.
One off being able to pop.
Don't. Do you trade?
I don't feel like
It's
it's...
actually a tough spot because you don't proc even if you don't trade.
But at the same time, you're saving the Dr. Boom, right? I mean, it's
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
stick to board a little bit
I
more.
think like going
like-
face, then you could, if you didn't freeze your face, you could just. No, I guess he
Yeah.
only had 1 charge left, so yeah,
Exactly,
I like
exactly.
if he had 2 charge, I would go face.
There are also 2 freezes left in Super JJ's deck. So
Yeah,
he's
I guess
probably
Zalae
also
can-
thinking he's just gonna get frozen.
I guess Zalae can even concede here, right? Or not? Oh,
It's still a 6/6.
mysterious challenger, yeah. Even not bringing secrets, but still a 6/6, just as you said. But yeah, guys, I mean,
Wait, can
I
there'll
don't.
be an Antonidas top deck, and then it's just gonna.
Yes, Reno, right?
Yes, he still has Reno. That's what I'm trying
And
to.
Reno, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I mean, how do you win here? You know that there is like Ice Block. You know that there is Reno, and you doesn't have any cards. You don't have any
I
cards.
guess
in your hand.
considering Reno, maybe that's why he chose to Alex himself.
Yeah, probably he can take a
Because
long
he's
game
playing
there.
a Reno deck.
Oh, this is
Game
That
perfect.
is
over.
GG.
GG right there, yeah, I guess. Will Zalae concede? That's the question. He can still. I mean, nothing gives him survive here. I
Nice
guess.
play. Maybe Alex in his own phase was reasonable.
Yeah, now when we like
I
go
think
more
I would
into
have
the game,
Alex the other guy's phase still, but
because you're
It
aggressive.
was a tough spot
Aggressive.
because when we spoke about the play, he had no card draw in hand. He had nothing. But then he top decked Arcane Intellect and Arcane Intellect.
yeah.
So the game looked a lot more favorable for the freeze mage than it really was at that point. I mean, he could add another dead draw, and he was just sitting there with all his removal and could be able to do nothing.
Yeah, so
And the
Zalae.
Zalae didn't top deck the first couple turns. If Zalae top decked something really strong on one of the two first draws, might have been different.
So Zalae goes with his patron warrior. It was pretty straightforward, I guess, to go with that. What do you think, guys, about this? I mean, is like warrior, patron warrior is good. I mean, he has. Does he have the
Depends on
Ragnaros? I don't think he has. He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't have.
I don't
JJ is
know.
playing Reno, but I think Zalae should still be favored because he's playing Shredders and Dr. Boom and Grom. I'm pretty sure the patron is supposed to win 60, maybe even more.
Yeah. If you're good
Percent
at
of the
patron,
time.
that is. And Zalae is good at
Yeah.
patron.
Yeah, Zalae is really great at patron.
But you still like you have to know the matchup because it's actually kind of complicated.
It's really important, as far as I know. It's really important to gain a lot of armor with armor smiths, right?
Yeah, you don't play Armorsmith turn 2. That's the biggest mistake you can make.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, if you sometimes you can like
Just gonna
side-
equip War Axe. I think just War Axe into Frothing, trade into the potential 2-drop minion, and then
The
he's
thing
gonna
is,
start
if
armoring
you armor
up.
up first and then works afterwards, you waste your armor.
Yeah, and he's also gonna play Frothing next turn.
Yeah, just because
Exactly.
he has
So
frotting.
there's like no
Yeah,
downside.
yeah. I mean, he has a perfect curve. Frotting into the shredder should be really great.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure not to overextend to the board.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, you only want to have one minion on your side of the board. I think next turn you still play Shredder though.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
also very early in the game.
So Arcane Intellect from JJ. He already has the Tauri Sun and Archmage in hand. It's actually the key cards, as far as I know, for Freeze Mage in this mirror. In this match. You try to find as much damage as you can with Archmage, right?
This matchup is like quite interesting for the freeze mates because you can go for the fatigue match quite often. It's not gonna be possible for him now because he only has one way to deal with patrons probably. One flame strike and one. Usually there's two blood mage Thalnos plus Blizzard and flame strike, but he just used the Thalnos now.
Yeah, true.
And then of course the Frost Nova Doomsayer.
Yeah, but Doomsayers in this matchup are too weak, right? Because he has execute and stuff.
But you don't like.
But
you
you
don't wanna
save
use-
execute.
Yeah. You don't want to use execute on Doomsayers. That's why less patron you usually don't overcommit. So
Mm-hmm.
you're not forced to execute a Doomsayer.
Okay, so second floating Berserker for Zalae is the board, and JJ. This is the decision for him right now, what to do. And he has a Doomsayer Frost Nova, if he wants to.
It's a decent play, to be honest. And
he
we
goes
see
for it.
Zalae probably being a little bit punished by playing 2 minions instead of just 1. But the Shredder has a Death Rattle minion, so
It's justified.
it's one of the... Yeah, exactly. And it's so early in the game as well. I don't mind playing the Shredder.
So you're not going for execute, just as you said, guys, here, right?
Nah, that would be the best way to throw the game.
Because you expect something like Tauri-san also to be played.
Well, you know that the opponent has Antonidas and Alex Strasser.
Yeah.
And if you execute one of them, I mean, if you execute a Doomsayer, then you won't have it for the big guys.
actually
Ooh,
goes
he
for it.
executes it. I don't like this.
So,
Yep.
yeah, like the best draw there would be a Despite. He could like hit and inner rage it.
Yeah.
That is really, really, really
So
interesting.
JJ just goes with Tauri-san.
Like, I guess Zalae is kind of all in now. Like that play, then he's kind of all in.
Oh, Deathbite is a good pickup there, I guess.
That's the perfect draw, pretty much.
You can clear it with the Inner Rage and Deathbite if you want to. On the other hand, you could have maybe go for Whirlwind play this time round. To gain lots of damage for Frothing, hit for lots. So what do you think is the best play here, guys? The Deathbite one?
It's not that much armor.
But he goes with Armor Smith, Whirlwind.
This guy's just gonna trade then with the Shredder.
Yeah. That was like two kind of plays there.
Yeah, I just feel like the armor doesn't matter as much, and then more when you choose that line of play. Just executing Doomsayer.
Oh man, this actually matters. The 2/2 thing that give all minions cost 1 more. It actually matters because right now he would have maybe Blizzard if he wanted to, and play something like Doomsayer. But it matters. It's gonna matter for sure.
Yeah, we see no Flame Strike for JJ or anything, so or the Nova for that matter.
It seems like the situation for Zalae is really good at this point. He can even maybe kill the opponent if he's not
so
equipping the block here.
You block, and then I think you play the Acolyte.
Oh man, this is so risky if he goes for Scientist here. He definitely...
For playing,
oh my god!
Ooh.
He's not even going for block, he's just dead here, right?
Yeah, he's just dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he can... Oh, he can even re-equip. Yeah, he has enough mana to re-equip the Deathbite if he wants to.
He just has a gazillion damage, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he doesn't even need this Deathbite, I guess.
So how, like, it's interesting line of play. Like, how often will that succeed? Like, the 3 mates would only draw, like, 1 AoE, not the second one.
Yeah, but
I just feel like if Super JJ had the second AoE, it would be really, really tough.
I mean, then JJ would just win the game with Antonidas, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really...
But if he did, like, if JJ didn't have the proper response, he could just...
The BM from Zalae.
Quite interesting.
But yeah, this is actually really
I don't
fast.
like that way of playing the matchup at all.
You mean the Freeze Mage way, right?
No, I mean the Patron Warrior way.
Oh, yeah.
I don't agree with JJ's line on the last turn.
Yeah, me neither.
But I don't like the overall strategy from Zalae. I'm not saying he's wrong, but
it's actually paid off if we look into that. But it's maybe because of some small, maybe not misplays, but maybe small
it's a high risk, high
expectation.
reward.
Yeah,
It's basically saying that if JJ has the second AoE, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
He didn't this time.
So he just went like actually full all in there, because we can say that it was full all in because he had no cards in hand for sure, and it actually paid off for him.
I don't think he would lose every time, even if there was a Flame Strike, because then if he drew into Patron, the Patron would stick much more likely.
Yeah, true.
And there's also something like an unanswered Grom. Of course, we can see that Super JJ already had the Antonidas.
Yeah.
And there would be a mega punish, but that's because we know the cards.
But definitely was very fast game for that matchup. But now Druid against Patron, who do you guys think is favorite in that? Usually like...
So it's
I
mid-range.
think
yeah, it's mid-range, not aggro.
this is a very 50-50 matchup.
Yeah, I
to be
agree. Just
honest.
like I can't even say a favorite. It's so even.
Okay, then it's gonna be maybe fair,
I think
but
if
we...
one of them is favored, it's probably the Druid.
Yeah. But we
That
see
was
the
the
Druid
case
hand.
when Harrison was a thing. I'm not even sure anymore.
I don't think they run Harrison here. I'm pretty sure they don't.
Nah. Well, actually, JJ had Harrison in his Paladin, so most likely he also has it in his Druid.
Oh, okay, that's actually a good consideration. It's possible, yeah. Yeah.
Well, not most likely, but
Yeah.
it's way more likely.
It's possible,
that
yeah.
he built his strategy around also having a Harrison in the stack.
Oh, actually, having Slam against Druid is huge, right? I mean, you can clear the 4/6 at some point, the Druid of the Claw. Also having the Taunt, the Corsair is good. So you just go with Shade here into the 5-drop. Or maybe top decking a Dr. Boom and innervating Boom.
Yeah. The Druid is afforded different ways of approaching this matchup. Back in the day with the Charger, you could go for the clearing all of the patrons way if you had a proper hand. Nowadays they are playing also some high-end, high curve, so more often you end up going for the aggressive line as the Druid.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
that's a good Druid of the Claw.
yeah, even go with charge mode and just trading there. Seems like a really good situation to go for it. Oh, that's actually a good Ancient of Lore if you think. But no, I mean, this is too good to go in charge mode and trade with the Frothing. You don't want to leave Frothing on the board.
Yeah, because then if there's a slam, a trade, then how are you dealing with the Frothing aside from keepering the Frothing and then
Could also-
trading? It's not
You
that
could
good.
also hit in with the Shade, Hero Power, Innovate, Taunt, but I don't know if it's better.
Yeah,
wasted
it's just a big
innovate.
commitment, I guess.
Ah, that's an interesting consideration.
It's very tough turn. I mean, you have many options here, that's for sure. You just have to decide what is better for you. But he decides to go for what Crane
This is
mentioned.
the obvious play.
Yeah, this is straightforward.
Your play was pretty interesting. Oof. Do you just equip Deathbite here and swing?
You just equip Deathbite.
Yeah, I guess because you want to go for Patron,
I
that's
like
for
it.
sure. You can,
But I think
Because-
you play your Corsair actually,
yeah, you can play Corsair.
just so he can't do that trade on the Smith. And if he does the trade on the Corsair, with the Shade, it's gonna die to the
Whirlwind effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zalae takes his time here.
I mean,
That's also the turn.
This turn, the pirate is a 3/3. If you play him next turn, he'll be a 3/2.
Hmm.
That's also a distinction that you have to remember.
Yeah, true.
You're actually gaining value from playing him now over next turn. You're giving him 1 health.
It would there's other cases where it would be wrong to play him first.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
If
yeah,
your hand
against
is like
Paladin.
Acolyte, Battle Rage or something.
Yeah, against
have no magic.
Secret Paladin, you keep him every time because then if the other guy gets Repentance, you play him and then you.
No,
You know,
he
it's your
actually,
face and then the game
yeah,
is over.
he's not actually playing it.
I guess Zalae disagrees a lot with us.
Yeah. I guess he knows something different.
The benefit is that you allow if you play him now, you allow the opponent to deal with him now, and then he's not protecting your patron next turn.
Okay.
Where next turn he will be standing in the way, and you have to spend mana into killing
Yeah.
the pirate.
Yeah.
But I still in this spot I would have played the pirate.
Okay.
In all honesty.
I can see that. Oh, but now actually JJ makes the right decision from what I see,
Yeah.
because he definitely says that you have to attack my Shade.
Zalae
better.
got punished for the play he made, which
Yeah.
maybe we're a bit biased because we can see the hand and we knew that he would get punished. So that could be one reason.
So what do you attack here? Do you leave the Shade like that, or you just attack into Shade? That's the only play.
So
you
next
have to
turn the
consider.
shade will be a 5/3. That's
So-
Yeah,
definitely
so I
good
think
value.
it's. I mean, because of that, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
There's no way you can't kill the Shade next turn, so it's not gonna get.
It's not gonna grow bigger
Yeah.
than the law. Yeah, exactly. And now it's 3
Oh.
health instead of 4,
And you,
5, 4.
and you didn't have a good way of dealing 1 damage if you killed the Shade and left the Law as a 5-4. Because you didn't want to slam the Law.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so the situation for JJ here is not the best, that's for sure.
You have Shredder Shade or you have Dr. Boom. I guess Shredder Shade. What are there any other? I guess there's also a Savage Raw play. Savage Raw play. You silence the 3/3, I guess. Oh, but you're taking so much damage. It's probably not the correct line at this stage.
And you're not even killing all the patrons, so you can...
You could also just like...
But none of them can spawn, like respawn.
Yeah.
Hero power.
I mean, the 3/2
6
can if he
swords.
does it himself, but
Mm-hmm.
on board he can't do it.
That's true, that's true. So he has to go fast because the rope is hitting, and we already saw the mistake from JJ once today when he didn't finish his turn. So he goes in town turn and killing the 5-1.
This is like with the follow-up Shredder into Keeper, I guess.
I
Probably.
think I like this play. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
But then we
If
see...
Slay doesn't have any
Yeah.
way to-
Yeah.
Let's say Slam. Yeah, he has Slam. This is actually...
This looks like a pretty good play, to be honest.
Yeah. So he slams his own patron to get one more and then double trade.
Shredder could also drop something bad.
Oh, if he would just go with Slam first into the claw and draw second Slam, would be a good play, I think.
He was looking for Battle Rage.
Yeah, for sure.
think you slam again.
Yeah.
You don't play Armor Smith because if you draw War Axe, you rather play that.
I don't know if the slam on your own
Baby
guy is
Rage. That's
Nah,
not
I
it.
guess so because he has to trade with them.
Oh, this is so good. Just a whirlwind. Trade those in whirlwind.
Yeah.
And he got patron.
I guess this is pretty much over for the Druid players most of the times.
Yeah, not even Innovate combo would do anything.
Yeah, we're not gonna be optimistic about this because this really, this is really the conceit only. And JJ, first time losing. So 3-1 for JJ to the tournament and 3-1 for Zalae in this game. Finally, Zalae